How to short futures contracts for beginners. That's what I want to talk about here. If you are brand new to the world of futures, first off, welcome. I'm very confident you're going to be very happy with your decision to get into the world of futures. But as someone that's a beginner just getting started, especially when it comes to shorting, to going short, it can be a little intimidating because it's not what you would originally learn about in the markets. We're all taught about buy low, sell high, stuff like that. But this concept of shorting, and if you don't know even what shorting is, well, shorting means you want to see prices go down. And when prices go down, that's a good thing. That means you are making money. And I'll show you how to short. And just as if I do my job right, hopefully when this video is over, you're like, oh, that's it. Because it is definitely very straightforward. Now, all platforms will maybe have you do things a little differently. But for this, I'm going to make a couple of assumptions because I'm trying to cover multiple angles. But I'm going to assume that you want to do futures trading through a prop firm. Now, if you don't do a prop firm, that's fine. I'll still map out what you would want to do. But like I said, I'm going to go down the pathway because in my mind, it definitely makes the most sense from a risk perspective and all of that to use a prop firm. And then I'll show you how to eventually get to the point where you can short a futures contract. Now, the first step would be you'd want to select your purchasing power. And like I said, this is the prop firm that I'm using. And I'm not going to go down deep into the rabbit hole of what prop firms are, how they work. I have a lot of other videos. But just in a nutshell, prop firms are a way where you put very little of your money at risk, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So again, you would just select what kind of purchasing power you would want. You could go from 25,000 up as high as 150,000. But after that, during the checkout process, now this is key, you would then be asked, what platform do you want to use? Now, what you're going to see in this video will be for Tradeovate right here. So during the checkout process, as you're getting your account, they'll ask you and you would click on that. And this makes it very nice to a prop firm because usually you have to go and, go through the hassle of signing up for a new platform and broker. But actually, the prop firm here, Take Profit Trader that I'm talking about, will do all that for you. They'll sign up and then they'll just email you a login and password. So you do not need to go and create any sort of separate account here, go through the sign up process. Again, Take Profit Trader, and most prop firms will do that for you. And then you just get the login information and it will go and log in. So that is how it works from that phase. Now, if you are saying, no, Clay, I don't want to do the prop firm, well, then you would need to figure out what broker you want to use. So if you want to just use Tradeovate still, because you like what you see here in the video later on with the platform, then yeah, if you're going to use your own money to trade with, that's fine. But you would at that point need to go to Tradeovate website itself. And then you would need to create an account for yourself and fund it with your own money and all of that. But if you're using a prop firm, again, the prop firm will create the account for you and then send you the login information. So with that out of the way, now let's go to the platform and I will show you how to short a futures contract. Now, as a quick FYI, you short by selling first. I'll say that again, because again, this is for beginners. So you short by selling first and then you buy when you want to exit the trade. So all platforms, like I said, are going to do this a little differently, but with Tradeovate here, you can trade from the chart. So by clicking anywhere, you could click there and you could see sell. So again, selling means you're going short because that's how you get short. You have to sell first. So you can trade from the chart itself, or you could just come up here and use these buttons right here. All platforms are going to have, like I said, the same general, dynamic. But like I said, whatever platform you're on, just understand that you need to sell first in order to short. Some platforms may just flat out say short. So they'll have buttons that say short, but not all of them do. That's why I'm, kind of trying to hammer home that the dynamic you'll need to understand is in order to enter into a short trade, you need to sell first. So this would be another way up here that you could use to, get short. You could just sell either the market or sell the offer, whatever way, whatever your kind of strategy would be dictating. So I'm going to do a real trade here. I'm going to do it on just a micro contract because I don't want to, lose anything. But so what you'll notice is after I get filled, a number will show up down here and start fluctuating. But like I said, I'm just going to short one. So with that being said, I have my contract size selected right there. And I'm going to go ahead and just use the button. And I'm just going to go ahead and sell the market. Well, I'm going to try to sell the ask first, try to get a little bit of a better entry point. So let's see what happens. I'm not saying this is a good trade. This is just for example's sake. So I am now in. And you can see it fluctuating. So in order for me to make money, I need this to come down. But that's how you short. I have officially shorted. At this point, Hover's saying, well, that was kind of anticlimactic. You just press the sell button. Yep, that's all you got to do. Now, when you want to get out, you've got to buy. So that's where we're now going to hop and look at these buttons here. So you could buy the market, you could buy the bid, but that is how you would exit the trade. Or, like I said, with Trade Ovate, I could put an order right there and I could try to buy to get out right there. If I thought the price was going to come all the way, down here, for example, I could click and then just put buy. And then you see how that line right there, that's representing my buy order. And that would be how I would try to exit the short. But as of right now, and the market is, this is an after hour, so it's not as volatile as normal, which again, I'm doing by intent. And again, just watching the price right there, just want to keep this out there so you can see how it trades. Would like to see some sort of movement, but again, the whole point of this video is just how do you short? And that's it. You click those buttons, or you can do it from the chart, but very straightforward. And as it just kind of putzes around, all right, I'm now going to try to exit out of the trade. Well, let's give it another chance to see if it wants to come down. In fact, I'll pause and I'll be back if I can get maybe some sort of move downwards. So I'm still red right now. I am in a losing trade. And again, I'm in a losing trade because this candle here is green. So it is kind of a bizarre concept. When you get short, you want to see red candles. Red candles are your friends. Green candle are your enemies. So yes, we're having a green candle right there, which is exactly why showing as a loss down here. And it's not really cooperating. So I'm going to go ahead and try to exit now, and I'm just going to try to buy the bid. Oh, it's going up beyond there. So, okay, I'll cancel that out. And now I just want to get out. That's where the buy the market. So I'll just buy the market. And right there, I am out. So it took a $7 loss on that trade. So hopefully my kids can hit that like button, right? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Because I don't know, my kids are going to have to eat dirt tonight because I took a $7 loss on that. But that's it. That is how you short a futures contract. Very, very straightforward. And hopefully you're saying, wow, that was quite anticlimactic. And before I go, I want to personally invite you to get signed up for this free live online webinar that I'm offering. So if you want to learn more about the tools I'm using to build consistency and manage risk, then definitely get signed up for the free live class. You can go to claytrader.com/live, or I'll put a link down in the description area, and that link will let you know when the next live class actually is. So I'd love to have you there, and I'd love to just share more with you in terms of building the good, solid framework for what it takes to be a successful trader. If there are any other questions on this, please let me know. Again, welcome to the world of futures. I'm very confident you're going to enjoy yourself. And I'm very confident if you go through the prop firm route, you're going to find just the lower risk of things, very much so, something that you'll probably find quite beneficial. But thanks for watching. If there are any other questions, like I said, let me know in the comment section. Take care.